Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Getting to work on the driver's door here. As you can see, I've started busting it down with that 40 grit on that Porta-Cable DA, and it appears this is some type of lacquer or trim clad type paint, this black paint. It's hard to bust it down even with the 40 grit, but once you do go through, the 40 grit just tears into this factory red. And so this is the deal with this door. It's in bad shape, but I haven't sourced another one, so I got to deal with what I've got. So the idea is bust all this black paint out, do the mirror just like I did on the other door, get a new door sweep for the outside, smooth the door handle, like get that texture out like I did the other side. And for down here on the bottom, I don't really want to weld anything in along here. It's just really not worth it. I'm on the hunt for a better door, but I got to make do with what I have for time being. So I'm going to grind all this out, I think, all along here just to get it exposed. It's really rusted. It's really rotted. So door handle removed, mirror removed. I busted it all down with 40 grit. Then I switched over to 80. Now I ran the 40 down until I could just see a bit of the red coming through, and then I switched up to 80 and carried on. Got like a dent here. This will have to all be hand sanded out, these body lines, like I did this here. I have the door open to get back down inside with some sandpaper. Same deal with these body lines. Pretty sure I'll have to do them by hand. But now I'm ready to get the grinder out and attack that rusty area along the bottom. I ground this all out. Somebody's been in here when this door was actually painted red and packed this full of body filler. So there's already a considerable difference in the door. So what I'm thinking, the easy way out is to trim this perforated area out with the cutting wheel and literally just hit the whole thing with fiberglass filler and try to stay within this body line. I think that's what they did here. And do the same, just basically do the same thing. What else is there one can do with this? Would be get the patch panel, take it off, cut it out, do all that work. And is all that work really worth it when sooner or later I will source another door? Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work out for me or not. My idea is to completely wrap the door inside and out with this filler. I mean, resin cloth or resin mat probably would have been better to do that bottom wrap and then put this over top. But I put filler all down the outside. I put filler all down the inside. So I knocked that down and then try to make it, like I said, so it's a seamless wrap around to the inside. There's lots of room on the inside of this sill along here where the door closes. I'm not too worried about how thick the bottom of the door gets, as long as it's all sealed along the bottom. That's the goal at the moment. But I can knock this down with the DA, knock the inside down a bit with the DA, just to kind of smooth it up, and then try to get, like I said, this edge wrapped all the way around in this fiberglass filler. I knocked down the first batch of filler, and I've applied another generous amount here along the door edge and a couple of bare metal spots. The reason I hit the bare metal spots was fiberglass filler is waterproof. So if the bare metal is sealed up with this product, it's not going to rust if I leave it and don't get back to it till next weekend, because that's exactly where I'm headed right now. It's late in the day. I'll probably get this knocked down and a skim coat of filler on it, like body filler, and that's probably where I'm going to get to. Body fillers applied. Got a little too much hardener in it. Didn't smooth out too good. But nonetheless, it's on there. That's why they make sandpaper. I don't know if I get an opportunity to smooth this out, but hey, we've done pretty good for a few hours. It looks way better than the rusty mess that it was a minute ago. Been a couple weeks since the last little clip there, so this has been sitting a long time. Hit it quick, poured a cable, DA, 80 grit, got a little carried away here. There's a big valley. Top that up with Duraglass. Idea is that I'm gonna have this a little thicker than it should be, because I want that Duraglass on the bottom, reestablish the body line, and do my best to match stuff up. It's not going to match the rear door no matter what I do, but these areas here, like these craters, get some regular body filler back into those, get those topped up, knock it down again with the DA, then apply a guide coat and try to get things half-ass straight before it goes into primer. That's kind of the plan. Now I got a minute ahead of you guys. Ended up putting reinforced filler in there and a couple spots that were along here. It still needs a little more cleanup on the edge. There's some pockets, but that's not a big deal. Then I did knock that down with the DA quick. I aerosol guide coated the bottom here, and I thought, what the hell, use up that filler primer that I bought that was absolute crap. But there's heavy 40 grit scratches buried in here. It helps fill that in. It helps fill it in. That way it's not really a waste, and give it like a shit ton of time to dry, so that maybe it won't have a reactive issue. But really it shouldn't, because this should get a coat of 2-component high build primer on it anyway, which will literally bury and seal that up. That's kind of what I got going on here. So now I got that guide coat on, get out block and block that out. Door bottom blocked out pretty straight. Mostly used the 11-inch. Some spots I used the about 5-inch. So what I really got is still a low depression here compared to the amount of filler buildup that's beside it, and once again a few little low depressions along the edge, but mostly not too bad. So I cleaned the surface up, mix up some more fiberglass filler to get this filled in, and of course hit any of these spots. Why not? Well, it's mixed up. And other than blocking that, probably just DA these spots, because the area around it is pretty flat. So we'll come back, probably have all that work done, and moving on to something else. Okay, quick little catch-up clip. Been weeks since I worked on this door panel. Did some more body work down here. There was a couple dents up here I found when I gave it a little block sanding, and then as you recall, I put that crappy Rust-Oleum high build primer on. Well, it did fill in most of the heavy 40 grit scratch, so I'm kind of hoping 2 heavy coats of the Dominion Sure Seal DTM high build will do the job, and I'll throw a guide coat on this, and when I get around to blocking it, I'll get around to blocking it. Hopefully there's not too much more body work to go. All right, catching you guys up big time. That last clip, God knows how long ago it was. Maybe if I can find a date on it, I will let you know somewhere in the video. But had a lot of other repairs to do up here, down there, down there. Body work isn't great. This is literally how not to repair a door. Spot primed here, there, blocked that other primer down, a whole bunch of stuff going on. I got red paint here, old paint there. This is how it's going down. First coat of base on, load that up with 2 more coats. Hopefully there ain't too many heavy scratches, and clear the shit out of it. Okay, don't turn out too bad here. Grip coat of clear, and then two wet coats. When I say wet, I mean I'm like in there tight, getting it wet. Not getting it wet, it's not going to shine. That's all I can say. Okay, so this is flowing out nice. I'll come back later. Hopefully we can get some paper off here. See what happens. Okay, it's been a couple hours. Things have cured up enough to get the paper off. As you can tell, I'm going to leave this window opening closed up, at least for tonight, if not a day or two. I didn't get the window seal popped back in and the outer seal. The window's still in there, okay, because I managed to seal things up. So I think I didn't get any paint on the window, I hope. One thing I like to point out is looking straight on at this door, it looks amazing, okay? It looks really nice. You get on the angle, okay? I don't know if you can see it in the photo, but when the sun's right, yeah, we need to fire the body guy because it's got more waves on it than Lake Simcoe. But overall, it got done. And the next clip, maybe we'll have the mirror and the door handle put in and the door up and the window up. And we'll go from there. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Here we are, 2 days later. This black you see here, that's just from this seal. Everything's unmasked. Window, I gave it a quick wipe down with some window cleaner. Looks great. Door handles are in. I did a video on how to paint those. And the mirror is in. I did a video on how to do that. Got a new lens for the mirror. And got it from these guys. Right there. Okay. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. A tiny bit looks like solvent pop going on. Can't see it in the video, but pretty sure that's what that is going on. It's very, very, very fine, just from putting a little too much clear on too soon between coats. But overall, like I said, this isn't exactly how to finish a door. Oh, and new outer suite from Rock Auto out of the US. Cheapest place to get that. Yeah, looks pretty good. Truck is coming along. I never mentioned, I don't think I mentioned, I got the bumper skirts all on here. So yeah, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good overall. Missed the other video. Yeah, roll pan, tailgate done. This side all done. And every once in a while I still get questions about, oh, when you did that body work down there with the flux core, yeah, that's gonna rot out. Yeah, not a blister on it, buddy. Okay, door done, fender done, hood done. What's left? Literally what's left is that roof. And take them 5 light pods out. There's a couple of rust spots, not a big deal. I probably won't make a video about that in particular. But overall, yeah, the truck's coming along. It's a big project. We're 5 years in, I think, now. But overall, it will get done. So thanks for watching. And always, peace, guys.